Como ven, me encuentro en el Poliforum de Cancún, donde se está llevando a cabo el Campeonato Mundial de Dodgeball, un súper evento mundial e interesante, y vamos a ver los pormenores de lo que pasó en este gran evento. Cancún se vistió de fiesta al ser sede del Campeonato Mundial de Dodgeball 2019. La Federación Mundial de Dodgeball y la Federación Mexicana de Dodgeball unieron fuerzas para lograr realizar el mayor evento a nivel mundial de esta disciplina. Los organizadores de este campeonato nos cuentan que es producto de un gran esfuerzo.
Es la primera vez que vienen atletas de todo el mundo aquí a México. Hemos tenido torneos nacionales, regionales obviamente, de gran nivel, pero siempre es mucho más emocionante tener a países como Inglaterra, Estados Unidos, Argentina, Australia, de todo el mundo viniendo a participar aquí. Y pues esperamos que muchas personas de aquí, locales sobre todo, puedan disfrutar de este deporte. Muchas gracias a toda la gente de Cancún, siempre nos ha abierto las puertas, es muy linda gente y esperamos verlos por aquí.
Es algo nuevo, es algo único, es la primera vez que se hace algo así a nivel nacional con este deporte. No se lo pierdan, la verdad es que va a estar padrísimo, se ha preparado, nos hemos organizado durante mucho tiempo, les va a encantar. El deporte visualmente es increíble, así que es para toda la familia, no se lo pueden perder y va a estar increíble, no se lo pierdan.
Ceremonia cívica encabezada por el ejército mexicano y cientos de deportistas de más de 11 países, quienes portaban los colores de su nación en el corazón. Uno de los objetivos de este gran campeonato es que las familias de Quintana Roo conozcan este deporte, que aunque parece nuevo, todos alguna vez lo hemos jugado. Es parecido a los quemados, juego que jugábamos en educación física. Es una cancha dividida en dos y los equipos lanzan una pelota y tratan de tocar a sus rivales para sacarlos del juego. Es derrotado el que se queda sin jugadores.
Un honor representar aquí a México, que y todo eso es para crecer el deporte y eso es algo que a mí me encanta. Todos que estamos acá representando a México tenemos una pasión tremenda para este deporte.
¿Vamos a ganar?
Claro que sí, claro.
Oye, Johnny, cuéntame un poquito, ¿veniste aquí a ver, echarle porras a tu equipo, a México?
Sí, bueno, a las dos, a México y a Argentina, porque tenemos una muy buena amiga en la selección de Argentina y a México, bueno, por ser mexicano.
Oye, ¿por qué crees que la gente, la afición, las familias tienen que venir a ver este tipo de deporte?
Pues para empezar es un deporte nuevo, que bueno, yo es la primera vez que lo veo, muy entretenido y me parece que es como muy familiar también, el ambiente es muy especial para venir con niños, con familia, me parece espectacular.
Tienes hasta el 1 de diciembre para vivir esta gran fiesta deportiva en el Poliforum de Cancún. Si llevas tu credencial de quintanarroense con tu familia, la entrada es gratis. Recuerda que este domingo son las finales de este Campeonato Mundial de Dodgeball a partir de las 9 de la mañana en el Poliforum de Cancún. No te pierdas esta gran oportunidad de ser parte de esta historia y vive una experiencia mundialista en tu ciudad.
Dodgeball World Championship Cancun 2019. Let's begin the show.
penúltimo. Ahorita checo, café, tengo mi celular ahí. Acá, púlsalo.
Well, we're getting ready for the next match, the final in the women's division. Please, teams of Malaysia and United States, please proceed to the tunnel. We will start in a few minutes. Nos estamos preparando para la gran final dentro de la categoría femenil. Llamamos a las atletas participantes de estos dos equipos a proceder a la línea de salida. Equipo de Malasia y Estados Unidos. Nos preparamos. This is the Dodgeball World Championship Cancun 2019 Final Women's Event.
Hola.
This is the 2019 Dodgeball World Championships. We're live from Cancun, Mexico. We're about to get started with the women's gold medal match, a repeat from last year, where the defending USA women's team will try to defend their title against We are live against the Malaysian women's team.
Dodgeball World Championship Cancun 2019 presents Final, the women's division. Please receive the teams attending the big final. United States and Malaysia.
The teams will enter now. We'll let the entrance talk for itself.
The voice from the sky is going to speak for us now, so we don't get interrupted or interrupt him. We will be back with you shortly.
Escuchemos con debido respeto el himno nacional de los Estados Unidos. Please stand up to the United States National Anthem. And now, the Malaysian National Anthem. Team of referees for this match. Center line referee, Ian Hassan, Jeremy Copper. Line referee, Kate Murphy, David Armstrong, Larry Van Dijk, Peter Nelson. This is the final in the women's division. Good luck, everybody. Let's start the game.
Let's start the game.
Yeah, I'm Bill Fisher.
I'm Jake Mason.
And once again, we're here with the gold medal match between the USA and Malaysia. The USA women's team last year took gold. The Malaysians
took silver.
Yeah.
Gold USA team, the reigning champions. Malaysia definitely looking to make a change. The final matches, gold medal matches happen to...
For some context, every team plays each other in the round robin, and the USA team went undefeated coming into this. They still are undefeated coming to this match, and right now this USA team is here after an intense match with Australia, where Paige Peterson closed out a 2v1.
I mean, that was like Paige Peterson closed out a 2v1, so casual. Paige Peterson rocked the dodgeball community with an amazing play against Australia. Everyone is still shook, shaken, and I can't even speak because of it. But yeah, the Malaysia team, though, had learned a lot. They went against the U.S. earlier and then came back. They're a second half team for sure. So the U.S. needs to keep up their momentum. They need to keep their drive. Also, just for everyone at home and everyone who's going to ask, I was not down there with the U.S. team because I have to go and I would have to run and climb this mountain to get here. So my heart was down there with the women. I will be down with the men, and that has nothing to do with the women because I love them, and which is why I'm up here on the microphone.
Yeah, it's an aggro crag to get up here, so to speak.
Literally, I mean, like, I would prefer to do the aggro crag than this 10 times a day.
Okay. So just to explain the format to those at home that are watching for the first time, this is the World Dodgeball Federation. We are here at the 2019 Dodgeball World Championships live from Cancun, Mexico. The format is there are two 20-minute halves. Yeah, there'll be 6 balls on the court. Each team will rush for the right side to get the balls in the net.
The goal is to eliminate the other team as quickly as possible, rack up those points. Team with the most points at the end of it wins. After the end of the 20-minute half, it will go into what we call sudden death. It is no blocking. You cannot use the ball to block. It becomes a part of your body. But every game will be played out if it results in a tie, like the bronze medal matches both did against Canada and Australia.
Yeah, they each went to overtime.
Each of them went to overtime. Does not happen a lot. We only had one game go to overtime during the round robin, and that
was something like 40 or 50 matches.
Yeah.
And then for the bronze medal, they both went. So Championship Sunday here in Cancun is proving to be quite intense. Those last 2 bronze medal matches were probably 2 of the greatest dodgeball matches I've ever seen in my life. I don't think there's a question actually about it. I think they were.
The level of dodgeball, the level of skill, I mean, just like, again, talking about that match, USA women's versus Australia women's, to get here, to get USA to the gold medal match, to get, was the most amazing dodgeball I've ever seen. The last 2 matches were insanely crazy too. There's like one thing I think in the world that can keep me from a beautiful tropical beach and a drink in my hand, and that is dodgeball. Two things, a great dodgeball game and Bill Fisher by my side. And wait, 3 things, and the audience at home. Send us your fun facts if you want. We will try to dive into those when we have a moment, but we will be focusing on the action, and there's bound to be plenty of it.
Yeah, I am. My role here is I'll be monitoring the Twitch chat for questions and everything like that. We're waiting for Lisa Westman to come in.
But she might be joining us in the second half, yes. And we also have our Instagram. Slide into our DMs, send us stuff. We just got a fun fact while we're here, since we are stalling for time. Joanna Munoz on the U.S. women's team can write out the entire alphabet in perfect cursive with her eyes closed in less than 30 seconds.
Huh.
She has a calligraphy book out there. It is online. It's on Amazon. You can purchase it yourself. I'm going to look up the name of that because I'm a bad friend and forgot. But I do have the book.
All right, looks like we're about to get started here with the first half of this gold medal match, a rematch of last year's.
Sorry, another fun fact that I distracted Bill with, apologies. For tournaments, Captain Brianna London from the U.S. team gets ready in 10 minutes because she treats each morning like a fire drill. I love these, you guys. Send them to us. But also, any and all information about Team Malaysia, we love them. We can see their numbers a little bit better, but unfortunately the numbers on our rosters are a bit incorrect. We're trying to get updates on that as we go. So again, much love to Malaysia and the Malaysian dodgeball team. This women's team, a new version of their women's team, Not quite the same one the U.S. faced last year, but that doesn't matter.
A lot of these teams had major changes and proved to be extremely potent teams, so to speak. Okay, so just to explain the court, there is that midline. You cannot go past it. That white line just behind that is the check line. The ball has to pass that before it's allowed to be thrown. Usually you see a lot of aggression off that rush, but both teams choosing to keep it safe.
This is exactly how they played in round robin right at the beginning. I mean, we're only 15 seconds into this, but exactly same as round robin. Both teams taking it really quiet. Nobody really went for the rush shots off the side corner there, into the ground, and then up into a teammate. So just one out, not two. But yes, anyway, both teams playing it nice, slow, methodical, and ready to check each other's out, analyze.
Great job staying alive by Cece there. Just playing that left corner.
I was given some wrong information, not about the game, but about my life in general.
Ooh, comes up short with the catch. Okay, I'm gonna head to Twitch. Elisa is here to take
Elisa Westman, as I live and breathe.
Hello, Jake Mason. Catch me up. What's going on in this amazing gold medal match here?
I will give you time to breathe because you just climbed the aggro crag, as we have stated, which is again is why I was not down there with the women's team by their side. And now that I'm in commentator world, there is nothing but love for both teams. So far, just over a minute into the first match, both teams playing it super slow, super coordinated. They are not going to take any chances. Nobody went off the opening rush. Both teams pulled back. They've not managed to take 1-for-1 shots this whole time, narrowing it down to 3-on-3 right now. Taking attempted a shot at Z, player raising her hand. She's like, nope, that was wrong. I understand. That was a slip. It is humid here, but so far I don't think it's really affected the players' grips. I haven't seen a lot of balls just totally slips and grips. But we've got some very, very, very amazingly talented athletes out on that court. I cannot wait to see what happens. Oh, Kate Gong with the hit on her foot from cross court, number 13. I'm going to call out numbers best I can, you guys. Again, we cannot see the ones on the back. Those uniforms are sick, though.
I'm loving the white tiger uniforms. I gotta say it's the favorite.
Ooh, hit on Donche in the corner. Yeah, the Malaysian uniforms are hot. I love their jackets. I love their uniforms, both versions. But for camera, the camera does not love it as much as I do.
Exactly. Brianna London, captain for the U.S. women, left in the court by herself against 3 Malaysian players.
She treats every morning like a fire drill. Let's see if she can put out this fire, or find her fire, and take 3-on-1, take them out. She is really pumped up from yesterday's win. A very emotional day yesterday, a very emotional game, exhausting game. I don't know how any of these athletes are still able to move. And a miss, and a miss. Great shot though. Both of them getting very lucky.
Brianna London, no stranger to the world stage. This is her 3rd time on the U.S. women's team. I know she's been training very hard back home leading up to this tournament, and it's showing here as she's had great stamina.
Both teams have been training really hard. Brenda Kramer on the U.S. women's team is a personal trainer. I know she lent her expertise and knowledge to the women. She really ran them through some drills. And on the Malaysia side, these women train together a lot as well. You can check out their Instagram, their Facebook, follow them, Malaysia Dodgeball MAD, and get some more information about their training programs, their coaching programs, and what they go through in order to make it here. And their amazing hype video. Oh, and speaking of hype, Malaysia is hyped as they tag Brianna. It was just under the block under her foot.
So the first point will go to the Malaysian women on this one. So the first point does go to Malaysia with a little under 16 and a half minutes left on the clock. That was a very long first game, longer than we've seen for most of these games in this tournament. I think it looks like both teams are really trying to take it slow, run their game.
False start, U.S.
So those at home that don't know what a false start is, if one of the players runs past the line before the whistle is blown to begin the game, that is considered a false start. And if that happens twice and a half, that team has to play a player down, which is a huge disadvantage.
Yes, and they cannot be caught in. They must stay out the entire game that the false start was called.
So you definitely don't want to see that happen in a gold medal match.
You do not. Did you manage to catch any of the bronze medal matches, Lisa,
I
or were
did.
you climbing the stairs up here?
They were very exciting.
They were.
Congratulations to the Aussie women and the Canadian men taking home some jewelry today.
So far, we've got a repeat of last year's bronze medal matches. We're going to see what happens here in the gold medal matches. The countries are the same, but will the results be the same?
I know. I think Malaysian women and the U.S. men will have something to say about it.
That's true. That is true. Oh, great hit by Kate Gong, and then just a great counter off her back. The rest of the team looking around. Lauren Hoffman looking, can't be bothered. She's so great. She just effortlessly looks around, dodges, and yeah. Fantastic shot. Brenda Kramer, that's that personal trainer stuff I was talking about. She's done a push-up or two in her time.
I would say so.
I should try it.
As Jake said, this is a repeat of last year, the U.S. and Malaysian women in the gold medal match. It was a very exciting game last year, and thus far it's proving to repeat history.
Ooh, taking a shot on London. Looking for that catch, did not manage to get it right there, but almost. Or not almost quite there. Oh, you know what I'm saying. Oh, Rachel Rodia with that cannon. She almost took that girl's head off. Oh, we've got some new shaggers. The men's team shaggers are here, as well as Tony Sanchez of Team Mexico, but his wife is on Team USA. Now that they have been eliminated, his allegiances have shifted.
I do love to see the cross-country relations, people meeting each other for the first time, making new friends, and even, some
getting
marriages.
Married.
Getting married.
Hint, hint. No, I'm kidding. I was going to say something, but no. Brendan is monitoring the stream, and
oh, big hit!
Oh, big hit. Wow.
That turns the tide a bit. 4 players to Malaysia's 2 for the United States with 3 balls.
I would say.
And another player out.
Crowd going wild here. It is there's a big American crowd here. The Malaysians are not as big in numbers, but they are loud as well. Yesterday was crazy.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Some fancy footwork by Rachel Rodia, dodging that one. 1 player left in for Malaysia, number 17. Four players left in for the United States: Rachel Rodia, Lauren Hoffman, Brenda Kramer, and Paige Peterson.
I mean, Paige, U.S. Paige is what the crowd was chanting yesterday after that amazing game. Watch it. You can check it out. Oh, and she falls out of bounds. She dodged the balls, fell out of bounds. Not a great way to go, but so much pressure from the U.S. women's team.
For those at home that don't know, these are hard outlines.
USA 1, Malaysia 1.
The voice has spoken. Now Elisa gets to speak.
So tying up the score here, 1-1, 13 minutes and 13 seconds left on the court. For those at home that don't know, these are hard outlines, so even if a player accidentally falls out or steps on the line, they are out.
Even if they make a catch and fall out of bounds, there's no momentum, rule, or clause, you are out. As soon as you touch that line, the line is lava. I have spoken.
Malaysian player stepping out on that hit, number 17.
So just great, amazing tactical plays. Strike shots. Oh yeah, cheers from the U.S. side for the dodge.
U.S. pushing the line.
Oh, wow.
I have to say, the women's Malaysian team has done an amazing job this entire tournament of blocking, getting behind the ball, just being incredibly difficult to hit out.
It's a 7-inch ball, and these grown women can put their entire body behind it. That's jealous of you here. That is jealous of you here.
Brianna London stepping off on that hit. Nice snipe by Team Malaysia.
All right, each team right now, I mean, there's so much that happens in every match. Oh, nice counters. Wow, almost connects. There's so much that happens in every, that can happen in every match. 22 20-minute halves. I think both teams it looks to me like they're using the first half as a kind of they're trying to win, obviously, but they're trying to gauge each other out, feel each other out, work on that strategy, on that skill.
Pearson stepping off on that hit, leaving 3 players left in for the United States to Malaysia's 4.
4. We were sharing secrets. Y'all can't hear what we were saying. Although in this gym there is no off mic. You can hear the cheers. You can hear all the yelling.
It's like you're here with us, with all the excitement.
You should be here with us. Again, my offer stands. If you get here, if you fly here to watch the final matches, if you get here in time, I will buy all your drinks. As sure as my name is Bill Fisher, I will buy all your drinks.
2 players left in for the United States. Malaysia with 4, with player advantage and now ball advantage. Paige Peterson looking for that underhand swing. She is well known for that underhand throw. She was a Division I softball pitcher, so she's bringing her skills to the dodgeball court, but stepping off on that snipe. Smart play by Malaysia doing a team throw. They had player advantage. They might as well put as many balls on the player as possible.
Oh, and Rachel going for the catch. Highly likely to generally make that catch. It did not quite work out in her favor this time. She reached up.
Score, USA 1, Malaysia 2.
All right, Malaysia, we are going to try our best to see your numbers. The front are great. I can read the front. So if you do anything cool, stand up and turn your chest towards the camera, please. And, and let us know, because you all look like ants from here. And, and tossing back to Kate Sanchez. Neither team taking that first shot, just putting a little pressure on them. But it's a very controlled, slow and steady game. 10 minutes left in the first half.
Looks like the United States did a little bit of a lineup change, bringing in some fresh arms.
Speaking of arms, Katie Sanchez with that throw. Cecilia Enestrom. Both cannons, very accurate.
Just grazing Katie Sanchez on that one.
There's a thing we call screening sometimes when your teammate gets in front of you. I think on those cross-court shots, they use your teammates kind of being in front of you as to their advantage. Oh, and right there, Cece tried to get in front of Rachel there in the corner to try to block, protect her, but they were both kind of fumbling around. Luckily for Rachel, that hit did not get near her. Malaysia putting a lot of pressure. Every time the U.S. throws, Malaysia's countering with immense pressure. Oh, Ashley Cook's in there as well. Last year's MVP, Ashley Cook. She's got a crazy wild pump fake.
Her pump fake is well known throughout, several countries. I was going to say the United States,
but
around the world.
The world, and soon, if not already, the world will tremble. Let's see, we've got
Team Malaysia playing with incredible measure and accuracy. They're really trying to run their game, not let the United States' big arms push them back on their heels. They did a great job of this against Canada yesterday.
Yes.
They know what their strengths are, and they're playing to them.
They're very...
a
pop-up. Ashley going for the look. Pressure from Malaysia. Pressure from number 23. That would be...
Azmi,
yes. I hope. And... yes, they're analytical. They're smart. They have defensive calls, so not just offensive. But teams have hand signals and calls. But right before the U.S. throws, if you can see it on the camera, Malaysia will call a defensive call, and they're all very aware of what's happening next. They have a solid plan, so they know what every single person on the court is going to do at all times.
Malaysia with ball advantage at the moment.
Communicating those things, nonverbal signs on the Malaysia side, signaling to their teammates, sharing it down the line, and here they go again. Defensive call. I've never seen that, besides someone being like, I go. Oh, great shot by Kate. Number 5, Ang was looking to make it a trade. She did not. Kate Gong taking her out. It is now 4 on each side. 7 minutes, a little over 7 minutes remaining in the first half. These games are going nice and slow. Great shot by Rhodia.
Now the United States with player advantage and ball advantage.
Malaysia's yet to give up more than, leave themselves without, and a shot. There we go. I was going to say they haven't gone down with less than 2 balls until I said that. That corner, the right corner on Malaysia's side, she is putting so much pressure. Oh, calling it out, referees. Are they going to convene? Oh, nope, they're like, if you saw it, you call it. The sideline ref saw apparently a hit on her arm. Malaysia team's not happy about that. But you know what? It is what it is. The ref can call what they see. He was right there.
We've got some amazing refs that have flown all this way to Cancun to be a part of this tournament. Thank you so much to all the referees for dedicating your time. This tournament wouldn't have been possible without all of you.
So the corner who just got out, she's just putting so much pressure on the she was holding him back. But now that she's gone, can this player... Oh, there we go. Rhodia closing it out. That was Azmi.
USA. Score. USA 2. Malaysia 2.
Azmi there, last one in, trying her best. Rhodia taking a hit, but she did get Kate Gong, managed to get Kate Gong out. 2-2, a little under 6.5 minutes remaining. My heart can't take this.
We were, I love seeing exciting dodgeball. This is the kind of game we wanted to see, and both teams are delivering for us. We always want to see an exciting gold medal match, and I gotta say, the tensions are high in this gym right now.
As I said earlier, the only thing that really can get me off the beach in a tropical paradise is really good dodgeball. And you, Elisa.
Aw, thanks, Jake.
Don't tell Bill. Don't tell Bill.
All 6 players left in for the United States and Malaysia. Malaysia telling their team to hold up. They have ball possession here. They want to make a call. This is just proof of how much these ladies play together. Every single call is measured. It's calculated. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
Now United States with ball possession.
I hear the cowbell. I looked away for a second to check the gram, and I heard the cowbell, assuming the United States made a great play.
Some great dodges.
Great
One
dodges.
hit out for Team Malaysia, but it's still 5-on-6.
Team coordinating. Some pressure there from the quarter. Kate Gong switching with Cecilia, taking that corner. You always want to have that corner protected. Australia had an interesting thing. Alex Young was always kind of in the corner without a ball. Oh, taken out Cece. She dodged back and fell out of bounds. It could have connected as well, but we don't have the right angle for that. But yeah, she kept putting, she was on the corner and had Gigi next to her inside. Interesting to me. If you see, you watch Ashley Cook there, Rachel threw the ball. The Malaysia corner, I believe that was still, I can't see her number from here, but she's doing such a great job. She would, number 3.
Oh, and the line call yet again.
Lau. She would put pressure on her, and Ashley would run to the front to protect her corner.
United States with player advantage, 5v4. Oh, but Kate Gong stepping out on that one. Malaysia tying up the player count.
Oh, nice. A ricochet off the ball retriever as well, sending that ball back to the other side. So the U.S. not only takes that out, but they get that ball back. That is unfortunate. The ball retriever tried to catch it. He was not successful in it.
A very, very beautiful snipe by Rachel Rodia on that one, finding that toe. It's a hard shot.
It is. We should interview a ball retriever because it is a hard job. There's a lot of pressure on you. You have specific rules you have to follow, and you had, there she goes. She was like, ball, the U.S. team was like, yay. She was like, I didn't feel nothing, which is fair. And then the ref was like, actually, and that's fair because it's only like, it was Chong. There's a lot of adrenaline. It's the heat of the moment. It taps your toes and your shoes. You know, you can't always feel that. Your knee pads, your hair, your shorts, your ego in some people's case. And a hit.
Bringing it to a 4v1 in favor of the United States.
Azmi. Oh, Azalea.
Good block by Captain Azalea Donche. Number 5 left in for Team Malaysia.
Sorry. I just messed that up. all by herself 1-on-3. We have seen some amazing comebacks in this tournament. Let's see if this can be one of them. Oh, blocked by Ashley. Those one-handed blocks make me so nervous. 2.5 minutes left on the clock as well. So the U.S. wants to win this. Oh, I mean, they both want to win it. And there we go. They take the point, bringing it to 3-2. Oh, no, they didn't take the point. Ha! Preemptive, sorry. Got excited.
Yeah, I think the refs are coming together on that one. The United States looked like Ashley Cook's ball may have connected with the shoulder. The girls thought that was accurate. So they thought the game had ended, but the players continued to go, and that's fair. The whistle had not blown.
We are 16,000 feet away from the action, so what we see is also not there. But even when you're 60 feet away, what you see, it might not be what you see. So you cannot celebrate early. You cannot let your guard down for even a second. Because right now, she's safe. The refs are calling her safe. So if she had managed to take advantage of that premature celebration, she could have gotten some of these ladies out.
Yeah, and that's smart. These players should absolutely play until the whistle has blown.
Ooh, 2 balls. And a line violation. Another one. Wow. Another line violation. Oh, wait. This ref. But does he have the right angle? That's another thing, too. The refs need to confirm. You don't want to call something unless you're absolutely sure. But I have called plays before where I was absolutely sure it hit somebody, and they came up and they were like, I absolutely did not. Most of the time, it's like, yeah, right, buddy. But some very, very honest people. There we go. So everybody's perspective isn't always the best. It's going to work in your favor sometimes, and sometimes it's not. But I have called some things where I'm like, and I would say, I might not have gotten it right, but that's what I saw, so I have to call what I saw.
Yeah, and that's why we have so many refs on these games right now, especially for this gold medal match. We want to have as many eyes on the court as possible to make sure the most accurate calls are being made.
Very fortunate to have flown out 300 refs from, we have 6 refs on the court right now. And very lucky very good for Malaysia, not lucky, but great for Malaysia because that worked out. Oh, and that worked out. Taking out Rhodia, big out. What's going to happen here?
Big pump fake by Ashley Cook. I fell for it.
Yep. She did. And the hit. Sanchez with the power. Katie Sanchez has playing dodgeball for 300 years.
USA 3, Malaysia 2.
She is more powerful than ever after all that time.
And that was a beautiful hit. We could hear that hit all the way up here, the very distinct sound of ball hitting thigh. It sounds unlike anything else.
Thwomp. It's a good, nice, satisfying thwomp.
So that does bring the score 3-2 in the favor of the United States. With
a minute 42.
A minute 42 left on the clock. Oh, big grab by Katie
Sanchez. She is just a powerhouse. She brought one of the first ever all-female teams to a previously male-dominated tournament. A long time ago. She's done so much for the sport, and I just can't believe she's still not only as amazing as ever, but more amazing than ever. If I put in the time and effort, I see where I'm a little older than her, and I think to myself, I could have been Katie Sanchez if I just tried hard enough.
Good play by Katie as she steps off the court, leaving 5 players left in for the United States, 4 for Team Malaysia. And Team Malaysia saying, slow down, we have 3 balls. Now Team Malaysia with ball possession as they get together and to do a play call. Again, every single thing Team Malaysia does is called and calculated, and just like that shot with Kate Gong stepping off, now they've closed the gap to a 4v4. Beautiful throw by Ashley Cook into the right corner, taking out one of Malaysia's players.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Every team looking to throw. Oh, and getting that hit. Did it happen before the whistle? It did happen before the whistle.
Nice throw by Cecilia Einstrom.
Looking to, so out there, where you go into no blocking, at the no blocking, you really can give away every ball because on those last seconds, because you can take that hit and you get 3 balls back. Each team resets, no blocking, and they go until one team is eliminated. US 3-2 over Malaysia, going into no blocking in the first half. Ooh, a hit on Ashley Cook. What looked like it was almost a trade was not.
Now it's a 3v3 or 3v2, excuse me.
Malaysia's great at the block, but they also use the balls to their advantage during no block. They put them in front of them, creating almost like a barrier.
It's very smart play.
These
are very experienced players on the court.
I'm gonna start doing that in WeHo. I've never thought to do that. And a hit. I've seen it happen. I just never thought to apply it. And Rachel, Rachel with the power. She got right under it though.
1v3 in favor of the United States.
No blocking. And there was no blocking that one. Taking out Ting, number 19, and bringing the U.S.
Score: USA 4, Malaysia 2.
That brings the U.S. to 4-2 going into the second half. 4-2 U.S. over Malaysia. But like I said, Malaysia is a second half team.
It's true.
They last time the U.S. had a significant lead on them, and then after the half.
We remind you tonight at 9 p.m. Hard Rock Cafe invites all of you one drink for your accreditation. All players and all the staff accreditation. One drink in the Hard Rock Cafe. Remember, 9 p.m. the closing party. Hard Rock Cafe invites you.
Okay, so that announcement was very important. Thank you, voice from the sky, because that was about our after party at the Hard Rock Cafe, and we just found out we get one free drink with our accreditation.
So please fly here for the after party.
Fly
Make it
here.
for the next gold medal game.
If you make it to
Come
the after party, me, Terry Thrasher, will buy all of your drinks.
But another important announcement is, after the men's gold medal match, which will be immediately following this game, there will be a cloth exhibition.
That is right, because we are adding cloth to the WDBF World Championships. Ships even more highlighted than ever now that there will be a men's division, a women's division in foam and cloth. And then coming in the future, co-ed, or mixed as you like to call it. And just so much growth, so much amazing stuff happening. Stay tuned at World Dodgeball Federation on Facebook and Instagram. Check us out. Share the link at World Dodgeball on Twitch. Cloth, the championships next year will be held in Glasgow,
Scotland.
It's going to be awesome. We are already getting very, very excited. So we've got the UK team coming out as well against Mexico in a cloth exhibition match.
This is the first time that the UK team has joined for the WDBF World Championships.
Great Britain team, sorry. I kept saying UK and I got in trouble.
Yes.
I apologize.
That is true. So Great Britain is here. They did participate. Their men's team participated in the WDBF World Championships. And as an intro into next year's cloth.
Tonight, 9 p.m. Hard Rock Cafe, the closing party of the Dodgeball World Championship. Remember, 9 p.m. Hard Rock Cafe. See you there.
So this will be an intro into the cloth division. A lot of players from these different countries have maybe never played cloth or only limitedly, so this is kind of like a preview to next year's World.
Exactly. The Great Britain team actually did pretty well for their first time out with foam. I know a lot of them watching back at home were really excited, getting pumped for next year. Big shout out to everyone who couldn't make it. Ryan, Simon, David Poole has been active in the chats. He is demanding. He will not play dodgeball again until they agree to bring me on as a commentator for next year. So thank you, David, for your sacrifice, and I hope it's well received. But if you have any questions, anything, slide into our DMs. Are these the same players that play cloth and foam in Malaysia? I do not believe they are the same players. I know the cloth organization in Malaysia is under a different federation, and my understanding of it is that there's not a lot of crossover. I encourage dodgeball in all forms. whether it be foam, cloth, no sting rubber, 8.5 rubber, throwing rocks at your friends on the street, dodgeball of all types. But no, I do not believe they're the same. You can get more information if you follow Malaysia Dodgeball, MAD, at MAD on Instagram, Malaysia Dodgeball on Facebook. MAD is the organization you want to follow to get more info. They have amazing coaching programs, certification programs, athlete training programs, cool videos, great videos, hype videos. Yeah. And then to follow at USA Dodgeball on Instagram as well if you want to see more of the women's team shenanigans.
As you can see on the court right now, they're getting themselves pumped up, doing a few cheers.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Yes, next year will be very exciting. But before that, let's continue on with this gold medal match. For those who may just be tuning in, you are watching the WDBF World Championships here in Cancun, Mexico. We are going into the second half of the gold medal games. United States women versus Malaysia. Score is 4-2. 20 minutes back on the clock, and this is for the gold.
This is for the gold. It's not often you get to say that.
Yeah.
I say it, but I don't get to often.
So right off the bat, number 3 for Team Malaysia stepping off on that snipe, bringing the player count 5-6 in the favor of the United States.
I'm going to try to pull up the Twitch chat as well. I am not good at Twitch. I am 40 now, so I will try to figure out the Twitch and the Instagrams, and I will respond to you. So yes, again, slide into our DMs with your questions, and I will try to see if the Twitch chat has some questions for us.
United States with ball possession, pushing the line. You know, as we were talking about Malaysia's play style earlier, they know what their strengths are and they really try to play to them. The United States, it's a similar story. They know what their strengths are. And for them, in this game, they have some incredible arms. They have a lot of power. So you can see them really trying to play aggressively, pushing up and putting Malaysia back on their heels.
Both teams, again, like Malaysia is a second half team. Oh, fantastic hit by Hoffman, but then again, a trade. Hoffman takes one and they take out Rhodia. 4 Malaysia players on the court, 5 on the women's court. Oh, some whistling. Oh, what was that? Oh, and is that a catch?
No.
Nope.
Not quite. Very close. Great play by number 13. Chong stepping off the court. Brenda Kramer also stepping off the court.
Nope, Brenda Kramer's on the court. What happened was it hit the ground, bounced up into Katie's arm. So it was not a catch, but Brenda is also not out. As I was like, what?
Crazy play.
It looks crazy from up here. Probably looks crazy on camera, but the referees are nonplussed.
2 players left in for Team Malaysia, 3 for the United States. Nice throw by Kate Gong, but beautiful block by Team Malaysia. Number 5, Ang. Ashley Cook pushing the line with her famous pump fakes.
Famous, world famous patent pending pump fakes. Say that, patent pending pump fakes. To get amped up, Brenda Kramer warms up to Miley Cyrus's The Climb. To get pumped up, I listen to Miley Cyrus's Party in the USA.
That's true. That is a fact.
That is a fun fact.
That is a real fact.
A fun fact I share with Devram Van Dyke from Australia and Amber Darwinkle. Hi, Amber.
Brenda Kramer looking for that snipe, not quite connecting.
Oh my goodness. Apparently, the Malaysian national anthem was cut by accident. There was an audio issue. It was, again, no sign of disrespect. Wow. The coach and our president talked about it, and apologies on the stream as well. Cancun, known for its beautiful beaches, not its technological infrastructure, that is for sure. We've been working with what we got, and thank you for staying with us. But there's not a lot of internet capabilities and audio capabilities. Fun fact about this place, it's awesome. But again, beautiful but we just don't have some of the technology we need sometimes.
2 players left in for Malaysia, 3 for the United States. Malaysia is playing very defensively, very smart.
Yeah, both teams. Oh, Ashley connecting right there.
Number 19 for Malaysia stepping out, Ting.
Nice block by Brenda Kramer there.
1 player left in for Team Malaysia, number 5, Ang.
Ang is it. Oh, she goes for that catch. She makes catches. She's a catcher. She does that. She squared herself up, and she went for it, as she should. She's been so good at that this tournament. This one.
USA, score. USA, 5. Malaysia, 2.
Hey, so yeah.
Malaysia.
Timeout, Malaysia.
Smart call by their coach there. I think this is a time for them to get together and recollect, as there is a 3-point deficit at the moment with 15 minutes and 41 seconds left on the clock. Team Malaysia definitely has enough time to close that gap.
More than enough time.
But this might be a chance for them to reassess the situation, maybe come out with a different strategy. If you're Malaysia right now, what are you thinking, Jake?
I'm thinking, why do the commentators keep messing up my names and numbers? But besides that, I'm also thinking, I mean, they're very, very, very tactical, very analytical. They're adjusting their strategy, and I'm betting it's very effective. Coaches Brittany Mastro and Kelly Salamone on the U.S. side, they are also they're aware. They're aware of the strengths and weaknesses of their other opponents, and the biggest strength of the Malaysia squad is that they are going to find our weakness and exploit it as much as possible. It's up to the U.S. women's team to shore up those vulnerabilities, if that makes sense, and make sure that they can't. Malaysia, again, second half team, they really, really do that. They really come through in those tight moments. Yeah, this is exciting. This is definitely exciting. This is a great match. Close, but these close games also, maybe this isn't the right job for me. I get so much anxiety.
As you mentioned, Brittany Mazur is coach for U.S. Women. She is no stranger to the world stage herself, so she understands the exact pressure that her players are under right now. She has been on Team USA a number of times and has a few gold medals in her closet as well.
Yeah. Along with the bodies of all who oppose her. Same though, same. Just with less medals.
Bigger closet though.
Elisa just made me spit my Red Bull out all over our production crew. Our amazing production crew. Kate Gong getting hit. Oh, that's they put in a new player, correct? Number 19, I believe. I'm looking. Turn towards that camera. Is that Ting? Oh, so she was in and then out and then back in, I believe. But they're playing her, and her arm is fantastic. Oh, a hit, but a catch by Ashley Cook. They obviously miscommunication as number 13, number 19. Ting and Chong is out, but Chong's a little upset because I think they miscommunicated on who they were throwing to together. So they threw at 2 different people. Oh.
That miscommunication is very rare for Team Malaysia. They're very well coordinated. They know their hand signals. You don't see that kind of slip-up happen very often.
You said the discipline and structure is just awesome. Look at me trying to be all professional. It's awesome.
Ashley Cook pushing that line.
Oh. Katie, that was a great hit on Katie. That ball curved, went right up her side. Great block there. Oh, another fact, the Malaysian men's team's numbers are all even numbers, and the women's team are all odd numbers.
That is a fun fact.
Sequential. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. No 11. I think 11 didn't make it. 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23. Speaking of, number 23, Azmi got nicked on that throw.
Nice throw by Brenda Kramer, cross court on that one.
Ooh, nice block
and
by Brenda
Kramer. 3-2 in favor of Team Malaysia, with the United States with ball possession. Some couple big arms on the court right now for the United States. Let's see if they can make it count.
Let's see.
Lots of big pump fakes by Malaysia.
I mean, shout out to everyone watching at home, sliding into our DMs with stuff. Ooh, nice block, nice block. Who's over in the left corner? Did you already say that? I have a tendency to repeat exactly what my co-commentators just said to you.
Oh, and Ashley Cook stepped off, leaving just Brenda Kramer left in for the United States.
So Brenda Kramer did close out an amazing 4v1 you can see at USA Dodgeball on our Facebook. Oh, that ground up, it's an out. It's an out. Brenda's like, I'm not sure, I'm gonna wait. She did stop and look around. Had that not been an out, the Malaysia players did have an opportunity to take advantage of that, but they knew it hit her. How do you know?
Score, USA 5, Malaysia 3.
In that moment, how do you know if it skimmed the ground and went up into you or if it just hit you? Your head's down, she's got 2 balls up in the air.
Absolutely.
The refs that's what the refs are there for. They're not there to police you. They're not there to teach you how to play dodgeball. They're just there to make those tough calls and to keep the game moving.
Very true. So with 12 minutes and 36 seconds left on the clock, the score is now 3-5.
USA over Malaysia, 5-3, USA over Malaysia. Oh, also fun fact, the refs are not there to take your bleep. They're not there for you to yell and scream at them. Always remember that, folks at home.
Like we mentioned before the last game, Malaysia still has plenty of time to close this gap. It's only a 2-point deficit at this moment. 12 minutes on the clock. There's still plenty of dodgeball left.
There's so much dodgeball. It's exciting. That's my exciting voice.
All 6 players left in for the United States, 5 for Team Malaysia. You're seeing those hand signals on the camera, defensive hand signals. Hit out. We can hear that all the way up here.
I can
Nice
feel it
throw.
all the way up here. But I'm sensitive.
USA with ball possession.
Block by Kramer. Oh, no.
Nice throw.
Yeah. I thought for a second she was going out. The referee was signaling it's their turn to throw, not that she was out. If he was saying she was out, he would have a closed fist. Ooh, Kate Gong right into the ground. Right almost into her feet, but into the ground.
Number 13, Chong, pushing the line. She's had some really incredible snipes in this tournament.
And a great hit on Kramer right there. It hit her fingers. Honesty and integrity is what the game's all about. We'd like to see that from everybody. It hits her fingers. There's no way the refs can totally call that all the time, so it is up to us as players. It's up to you as the players. Oh, a catch and a hit on Hoffman. Kate Gong also trying to hold her in bounds, grabbing her shirt to make sure she didn't fall out of bounds, but it did not matter because she got hit. Great catch. But yes, honesty and integrity is what we are based on. As we grow, we cannot lose that. We cannot lose the heart of our sport. And Malaysia loses number 23 again, Azmi.
2 players left in for Team Malaysia.
You know what I want to do next year? I want to go to Malaysia and train with the team so I can get all the fun facts on them. I would give the audience at home listening a little, oh! Rodia with the connect on number 19, Ting.
Number 5 left alone on the court for Team Malaysia, Ang.
She's been here before. She can get a catch. She can turn it around, close that point gap, bring Malaysia up.
This would be a big point for Team Malaysia
This
here.
would be big. This could swing things in their direction.
4 players left on the court for the
No
US.
pressure.
Kay Gons, Katie Sanchez, Ashley Cook, and Rachel Rodia.
Here we go. But powerful arms. Cook and Rodia, I'm expecting them to both fake and then take a shot. Oh no, they just waited. There we go. They didn't have to throw any ball thrown to resets the clock, so now they got to reset with 4 balls. She is going for that counter. It was a smart move, but she got tapped by Rodia, taking out Kate Gong, but she traded.
USA. Score, USA 6, Malaysia 3.
USA 6-3 over Malaysia. 9 minutes and 17 seconds left in the game. That was great for the US to pull ahead, give themselves a little bit of a gap there, but the Malaysia can very quickly come through. I'm wondering if we're going to see any more on this opening rush. We are not. Only the 2 people went up to the front. No one's taking any chances in this game on that opening rush, which is crazy because the other games, some of the other games have been determined solely by the rush. Rodeo almost with the catch.
Yeah, that just shows a lot of respect for the other side's defensive measures, that they know that the other side might catch them or it's just too difficult of a shot. Both teams are just phenomenal here at this gold medal game.
Yeah, they're not taking that chance, either of them. Oh, there's a hit there. A powerful hit.
Shout out to the ball shaggers.
Ball retrievers.
Excuse me, you're right, ball retrievers.
Shout out to the ball shaggers, too.
Some of these games would not be as close as they are without the incredible work by the ball retrievers hunting down these balls. They are these people you see in the red mesh shirts are the only ones that are allowed to touch the balls when they go outside of the lines.
It's a really rough thing because as we've seen sometimes in this tournament, in every tournament, a miss. We've seen a fumble by a ball retriever can cost a team a point. Mm-hmm. They can cost you the game. So these people need to be on it. They need to be strong. They need to be coordinated, and they need to work with the team. They need to train. Canada, shout out to Canada and Australia's ball retrievers. They train together. Canada has a whole ball retriever program. Oh, Kramer with the catch, bringing in Kate Gong. Fantastic catch by Brenda Kramer. That was on number 5.
Yep. Which?
Laura Eng. I can't remember.
Eng.
Yeah. And but yeah, so they have a whole ball retriever program in Canada, but it makes all the difference. It can change. It can make or break a game. Also, shout out to all the ball retrievers who came and helped for other teams. Teams like New Zealand, who might not have been able to travel with as many people. Teams like Great Britain. We had people from all over helping them out, and that was amazing to see. Oh, Hoffman goes for the catch. Did not get it, but at least manages to take one with her. Oh no, she didn't take one with her, but at least manages to. Yeah, I'll show. It's a look good. There we are. Thank you, Elisa. She's always got my back. Lisa's ride or die.
2 players left in for Team Malaysia, 4 for the United States. Number 1, Chang.
It looks like 21 from here.
On.
Just quickly turn towards the camera. There we go. 21. We were correct. Yeah, I'm going to go to Malaysia. I'm going to hang out. I'm going to get some fun facts. I would like more fun facts from people back at home, but it is also, I think, like 3 in the morning there right now. So I don't expect a lot of them to be watching this live. No, I expect them to all be watching this after the fact. Yeah, it is 3:23 a.m. in Kuala Lumpur currently.
So if you are watching this live, you are ride or die.
Yeah, exactly. And I love it. I know the Oz team was up. The Merglers back at home in Melbourne were watching at 1:32 in the morning as well. Gotta support the team.
Gotta support the team.
I mean, I had to get up at 9 a.m. once to watch a game. It was just, can't even. Might as well have stayed up. Oh, Kramer putting it right under those 2 balls, right into her knees. That was a fantastic shot.
21 left on the court for Team Malaysia.
Again, this is important. This is important for Malaysia. This will swing the momentum of the tournament for them. Is that on?
Mm-hmm.
On left. Malaysian women's team, powerful, strong, smart, calculated, but there are 4 powerhouses on the U.S. team right now as well, and they are going to take that. Yep, now they've got all 4. They've got 4 balls. On's going to try to block, stay alive, possibly jump, take a snipe as they go, but with 4, there we go. Yep. 4 people going, distracting her, diverting her attention in 4 different ways. There's not a whole lot you can do besides pray.
For USA, score USA 7, Malaysia 3.
Timeout, Malaysia. 4 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. USA 7/3. So what?
Malaysia.
Yeah, what I just said that. All the U.S. team needs to do now, not all they need to do. 4 minutes and 40 seconds is still a long time, but they do need to win at least 3 matches in that time. That is like just over a minute per match or game in that time. The U.S. women's team needs to be slow, smart, and calculated.
Yeah, they might need to take a lesson out of the Malaysia book on this, on running the clock. I've seen Team Malaysia run the clock incredibly in this tournament, and that's kind of where the U.S. stands right now. If they can run the clock these last 4 minutes, they're in a good spot.
You know, often co-commentator Ben was saying earlier, I'm paraphrasing a little, but he said, all of a sudden, halfway through the match, the clock becomes either a part of your team or part of the other team.
Yeah.
It becomes your 7th teammate. So as of right now, the clock decided to join the USA team.
Yep.
And we're going to see if Malaysia can't take him out as well.
Yeah. Make the clock a convert for their side.
Yeah, exactly. I'll say, Ben Johnson, I did not do your words justice. They were beautiful. You're all going to have to take my word on it. Is that Wai-Lin messaging me? Yes, you are up at 3 in the morning watching? I can't. I am just loving it. Ooh.
Big swings by Team Malaysia. They're coming out swinging. They need to make some moves happen right now if they're going to close this gap, and it looks like they're going for it.
Big shout out to Kwok Wai-Lin. She is watching and showing her support. A former team, previous, not former. Oh, and a hit on Kate Gong. Kate was not paying attention there. She's giggling about it on the sides. If you've ever seen Kate Gong giggle, that is as rare as a 4-leaf clover.
Yes.
Very stoic, that one.
I'm in shock right now more than anything else. 6 players still left on the court for Team Malaysia. To the U.S. is 3.
Nice block by Brianna London. Yes, Kwok Wai-Lin on the team before, hoping to see you again on the court. And oh, wow, Rhodia takes that shot, gets real lucky there. She had it and then just barely missed it. Also laughing at herself off the court. I like that. I like when you can laugh at yourself. It beats crying.
Yeah.
Trust me.
But we've all had that moment happen where that ball was just right in your chest, right in your breadbasket, and it just slips right out.
Mm-hmm. Right in that pocket. Oh, great counter, but not a hit on Kay Sanchez. She just needs to, again, 3 minutes left. The U.S. needs to take it nice and slow and calculated cold. Cold, hard, and calculated. There's no time for giggling or smiling. This is dodgeball.
4 members still left in.
Rachel almost getting hit by that. Had she been a little more aware, she could have caught that, but she also almost stepped out of bounds. That was straight crazy. Oh, and knocked out of bounds. Number 1. That's Cheng. And 4 Malaysia players, 3 U.S. players, 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. All our viewers, keep watching, keep it up. This is exciting. This is just as exciting as it is for you as it is for us, I hope.
It's like you're here with us.
I feel you. I feel you here with us.
For those who may just be tuning in, 2 minutes left on the clock in the gold medal match. United States women versus Team Malaysia. This is for, I was going to say all the marbles, but this is for the gold.
This is for the gold. This is for the gold. This is one of the times we get to say, one of the 2 times today we get to say that. 2 times a year. But yeah, they're still, Malaysia's still going a little slower than I anticipated. With that only 1:40 on the clock and a 3-point time difference, they gotta move fast. I would be going nuts right now. They obviously can't afford to lose one, but even if they win this one, it only gives them less than a minute, roughly less than a minute to win 2 more games to tie it up, and that's not highly likely to happen.
Yeah, it's true. But that's not necessarily Malaysia's play styles, as we've seen in this tournament. They're a slow, calculated team. They're the experts at running the clock themselves. So maybe they're looking for the catches.
We lost a ball. I'm not sure why. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We had to give a ball to the other side. There was inappropriate ball retrieval. There was a warning for inappropriate ball retrieval. Here we go. The crowd. Come on. Yeah, where's that crowd been?
Ooh, nice snipe.
The crowd started strong and then got quiet and then stayed quiet. And the U.S. is winning. So come on. Come on. I think we're afraid of being... Well, since when are the U.S. afraid of being loud?
Yeah.
But,
maybe they're afraid of all the white tigers on the court right now.
Oh, there we go.
Just
Taking
like
out.
That. See, that's Malaysia's game. They're slow. They're calculated. They look for that perfect snipe, and they hit there several times in a row.
Malaysia score. USA 7, Malaysia 4.
It is 7-4, USA over Malaysia, 53 seconds on the clock. For dodgeball's sake, I want to see them do 2 games in 53 seconds.
I do.
The reality of that happening against this U.S. team who's controlled the pace so far, it's not likely to happen. As a U.S. player, I'm very excited for this moment. But I would definitely like to see some hot dodgeball, amazing action. Come on, Malaysia, you just got to go. You just got to go. Give us one more.
And they're going.
And they're going. They are taking it. Oh, putting in Briones and Munoz, giving them a chance to play in the gold medal match. Switching it out. I love seeing those 2 on the court. And they're going to go for it as well. 23 seconds left on the clock. It's out of their grasp, but come on, they can close it on a great note. And it's up in the air. Crystal with the catch. She a bit screening. Malaysia taking advantage of that confusion to hit CC. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds until, and now we go into no blocking. No blocking. We have 4 players on the U.S. court. London, Paige Peterson, U.S. Paige, Brenda Kramer, Crystal Briones. On the other side, we have numbers 3, 7, 15, 17, and 1.
That's all of them. They got all 6 left.
They have all 6?
Good job, Team Malaysia.
No, they have 5. 5. Oh. There's one basically passed out on the side. It's no blocking. I know Malaysia wants to end on a high note. The gold is essentially, oh, wow.
Catch.
Bringing in CC. The U.S. is not going to let them take it, and why should they? It's very exciting here. Fantastic. Pop up, and she brings it in. And a catch. Yes, that was beautiful play.
Play of the day, I got to say.
Clip it.
Yeah.
Clip it. Pops that up into the air. Her teammates catches it, bring it back. 4 Malaysian players, 3 no blocking on the court. Brenna with another catch. Another catch, bringing in Joanna. She just rolled out. She is so excited. Look at her jumping around like that. What a great way to end the day for Brenda Kramer.
For those at home that don't know, no block is exactly what it sounds like. Blocking is not allowed, so it's basically all catches and hits from here.
All catches and hits. Everyone's going so fast. This is a very exciting way to end this.
Malaysia wants to win this one.
They want it. They want it. I can feel it from here. Taken out.
Hit out on that one, leaving 2 players left in for the United States.
Oh, and another catch on London. The U.S. are just fired up. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's just keep going. Let's just trade 1 for 1. We've got hours. I'm not going anywhere. Another catch by, nope, not a catch, and out on that one.
2v2.
2v2.
No blocking.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got nowhere to go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Just keep rotating all the players
Yep.
back in.
Oh, and a hit on Nestum. Will Malaysia take this final point and go out on a high note? Or will U.S. Paige do what she's done and close it out? U.S. Paige, they're yelling it. They're yelling it. She's going to square herself up. She's got that tricky underarm. I'm so excited to see what happens.
Me too, because really anything can still happen here.
Anything can still happen here.
You're hearing the chants in the background.
U.S. Paige. Oh, she blocked. Oh, she blocked. It's still blocking. And she's like, what? And it doesn't matter. Everyone's just laughing. Now look at the Malaysian team taking that last point.
Great play play by Team Malaysia. Exciting to the last moment.
5, USA, 7, USA, World Champion in the women's division.
I just have to say, what a fantastic way for Malaysia to end that match. That was amazing. Brendan Tickner running over there to get some social media, thank goodness. But USA takes their 4th gold medal in the WDBF World Championships, their 4th gold medal. This is amazing. I'm sorry, but I commentator bias. My job's over now. Oh my God, I'm so proud of them. I'm so excited.
4th gold. A lot of these players have been on the team 4 times in a row.
Yes.
So
Kate's been on the team 1,000 times.
Yes.
Yes.
Winning this gold, final score 5-7 in favor of the United States. Congrats to the United States for taking gold, and congrats to Team Malaysia for taking silver. It has been a hard-fought battle every step of the way.
I am just so excited, and that was such a way to go out. Such a fantastic final match. Catch on, catch on, catch on, catch on, catch. I could have seen that all night. We do eventually have to get to the men's Malaysia versus US game, but for now, I was great with this. What a fantastic show. Give it up for Malaysia. You all better be cheering at home. Give it up for Malaysia.
Beautiful game on both sides.
I have to go hug everybody. I need to go hug everybody.
But please do stay tuned.
Champion on the World Championship, USA.
Is that going to light the fire under the men to do the same? So far, every result this year has been the same as last year.
That is true. We are repeating history thus far, but we still have one more game. I think the men's U.S. will have something to say about it. Next up, it is men's U.S. versus Malaysia. Last year, Malaysia snuck away. Very good, close game between those two teams, and Malaysia got the gold. And so I think the U.S. men are coming in strong. They're coming in ready for this.
They have been training for this all year. They have been practicing and working towards this. They wanted this. The U.S. women's team. Oh, yes. That was great. Sending some love to number 77 who couldn't make it. Karina, we love you. Congratulations. Everybody, just congratulations. I'm going to go hug everybody.
We'll be back shortly with the men's U.S. game. Please stay tuned. And this is the WDBF World Championships in Cancun, Mexico. I'm Elisa Westman.
And if I don't see you again the rest of the day, I'm Jake Mason.
And we'll be back soon.
Exhibition game in order for all cases in Portland.